Hi again, this is Jeff over at SalesPipe, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your very first SalesPipe campaign. So once you log in, you're going to be on our dashboard that looks just like this, and you're going to go down here to this button that says New Campaign. Once you click that button, you're going to go to this next screen that gives you two options. Option number one is to create a brand new campaign manually from scratch. Option number two is to use one of our pre-built template campaigns. So in this example, I'm just going to show you how to build a campaign from scratch. So let's click Set up New Campaign manually. All right, so the first thing you got to think about is what is the purpose of this campaign? Now in this example, I'm going to assume that this is for any new lead that comes in from my Facebook ad. So I'm going to call this New Facebook Leads. And now I'm going to build out my sequence. So the purpose here is when I have a new lead come in, I want to have an automated follow-up sequence built out that reaches out to that lead on my behalf. So I'm going to walk you through how each of these steps work. So the first thing up here, you have this toggle switch, and you need to tell the system whether or not you want the campaign to continue sending messages after someone responds. It's simply a toggle switch right here saying yes or no. If you say yes, the system will continue sending out messages on your behalf even after someone responded. If you leave it to no, as soon as they respond, all future messages will stop. All right, so let's go ahead and build out our campaign. You'll see this first button here is called Call Bridge. And the way that the call bridge works is this. Anytime a new lead arrives in the system, SalesPipe is actually going to call you. When you pick up the line, it's going to let you know that you have a new lead, and it's going to give you the option to hit 1 to connect and dial out to that lead instantly. So let's go ahead and add a call bridge to this sequence. Click Call Bridge. And by default, we are actually going to populate the number that you're using in the system under your profile right here. If you wanted to change it, you could always change the number that we dial out to. And now you just got to say, when do you want this connection to occur? Do you want it to happen as soon as the lead arrives? Do you want us to call you and attempt to connect that call in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes, in 5 minutes? You really determine when this happens. But really the best way to use this call bridge feature is to set it up so that you get a call immediately when a new lead arrives. So that's how I'm going to do it here. Hit save. All right, so there's the beginning of my sequence. A new lead comes in, SalesPipe is going to call me and attempt to connect me to that prospect. Maybe I also want to send this prospect an email. I'm going to hit the email button, type out my subject, type out the body of my email, and now again I need to tell the system when I want this message to go out, and I'm going to have this go out in 5 minutes after the lead arrives. You'll see we give you a lot of different scheduling options here. Maybe I also want a text to go out. I'm going to hit the text button, write out your text, and now again I need to tell the system when do I want this message to go out. I'm going to have this go out in 10 minutes. Hit save. Now you can see our follow-up campaign coming together. The new lead arrives, starts out with a call bridge. 5 minutes later, we send that contact an email, and then 10 minutes later, we send them a text. Let's keep moving through these options. The next option is you can send out a ringless voicemail to this contact. If you want to do so, hit that voicemail button. And now we give you a couple options. Option 1 is you can call into this number to record your voicemail. As soon as you hang up the phone, it's going to populate on the screen here for you to use. The other option is for you to upload an audio recording from your computer to our system. Now, once you've actually uploaded a voicemail to our system, we're going to save it forever in this column here called Pre-Created Template. So you're going to see all your voicemails you've ever uploaded to the system. That way you can easily use them over and over again. I'm going to grab this one here, and I'm going to say I want this ringless voicemail to go out on day 2 at, let's stick with noon. All right, so day 1 is done. Day 2, we're going to have a ringless voicemail go out. Let's try this next button, image audio. What this is an MMS message. So it's a text message that allows you to attach a image or a very small looping GIF video just to kind of make your text message stand out a little bit more. So if you want to use the MMS option, you can do that as well and just schedule it out however you desire. Finally, the last button here is called Activity. And this allows you to build out an activity or a reminder or a task for yourself as part of your follow-up sequence. And I'll show you how this works. Let's hit that activity button. And now I'll give you an example of how I use this. I'm going to click task here. And maybe I want to let automation reach out to this client on my behalf for the first few days. But I want to get a reminder on day 3, for instance, to personally reach out to them live. So I'm going to give myself a note here. And I'm going to have this on day 5. I'll leave this reminder for myself. I want to be reminded at 11 a.m. And I'm going to hit Save Changes. And now what I did is I built out an activity or a reminder for myself that's going to show up on day 5, letting me know that I should reach out to this person personally. So this process is pretty straightforward. It really just kind of comes down to what the sequence should look like. What messages do you want going out day 1, day 2, day 5? How long do you want your sequence to last? All this is completely up to you. Once you have this built out, you're just going to hit the Start Campaign button up at the top. And now you are good to go. From here on out, it's just a matter of adding context to this campaign. If you get stuck or need additional help, don't hesitate to reach out to our team. Take care.